show growing up as a kid, I guess you always grow, I don't know, as a kid, was Disney XD's Lab Rats. Anyone remember that show? I used to beg my parents for Disney XD because I wanted to watch Lab Rats so bad. So I would get the good night right away. Number two. Your favorite game, or a game that you've played as a kid, was Guilty Party for the Nintendo Wii. Another game, I think that one's also by Disney, and that's also something from my childhood. I loved Guilty Party, so if you've played it, I got you. Good night. Number three. Your very favorite animal, very favorite, is either a Palomino horse or a golden retriever. Good. Number four, just regular four. Number 4 is gonna be your favorite game on Roblox is a tower defense game. It can be any of them. It can be like Cheese Tower Defense. It can be Tower Defense Simulator. But your favorite Roblox game is a tower defense game. Totally just hit the table. It's okay. Number 5. You have never, ever tried Indian food before. And that is really sad for you. Indian food is so good. You should try some Indian cuisine very soon. What are we on? Number 6. Number 6, you changed your phone's wallpaper today. Good night if you changed your phone's screensaver / wallpaper today. The goodest of nights to you. Number 7. You have 3 cats, exactly 3, not 2, not 1, not 4. 3 cats, and one of them has to be an orange cat. 3 cats, one of them an orange cat. Number 8. I might stop with the numbers, there's so many. Next. Your birthday is either March 21st, May 15th, September 28th, or November 1st. Did I get anybody? Let me know. Next, you have traveled to either France or Japan. Preferably within the last year, but I'm not picky as long as you've been there. Okay, great. Next, you are from Dayton, Ohio. Are you from Dayton, Ohio? If so, let me know how it is. You know, you hear the memes about Ohio, but I'm willing to give it a chance. You let me know. Next is gonna be you know how to crochet amigurumi. And if you don't know what that is, it's the little crocheted animals, little crocheted animals. I know how to crochet amigurumi. Silly goofy flex. Okay. And our next one. Our next one is gonna be you have exactly 4 siblings. Once again, not 3, not 2, not 1, not 5. 4 siblings. Do we have any 5-child families tapping in? Next, your favorite color. Your favorite color is either sage green or teal. Sage green or teal. Next is gonna be if your name starts with an A and ends with an N. So, Alan, Austin, Aylin, stuff like that. You get your good night. situationship with a Pisces. Good night to you if it is snowing outside right now where you are. Good night, good night, good night. And also, slay. Go ahead, you can go check your window. I'll wait right here. Are you back? Is it snowing? Okay. Very good, very good. Next. You traveled to the U.S. Virgin Islands last year, so 2024 for me. But if you're watching in the future, hi, how's the future? And yeah, if you went to the U.S. Virgin Islands last year. Next, you are watching me right now on a Samsung Smart TV. Oh my gosh, hi. Let me know, any people watching on a TV. I'm also going to extend that out if you're watching me on the Samsung refrigerators. If you are here on a smart fridge, good night to you. Good night, fall asleep right here, right next to your smart fridge, right here, right there. That has to be the dumbest one, but I like it. Okay, if you went to the dentist today, I'm so sorry. I hope this makes you feel better. If you had the misfortune of going to the dentist today, or you are a dentist, I guess, and if so, I take back everything I said. Love the dentist. Next, if it is after 9 p.m. but before 3 a.m. for you right now, take your time, check the time. I'm in no rush. You're back. Okay, cool. Let me know. Sweet. Okay, next. You have never eaten lobster. You've never, ever in your life eaten a lobster. And it's just lobster tail, right? Can you eat the actual lobster? I've only ever had lobster tail. So yeah, I guess, have you ever had a lobster tail? Guys, tap in if there's other parts of the lobster you can eat, because I'm not sure. Gotta flip this one over. Okay. If your household is currently out of paper towels, good night. If you need to buy paper towels, I hope you get your paper towels. Good night. If you are homesick today, either from school, from work, from your responsibilities, and this is fake sick or real sick, either one. But if you stayed home sick today, or if it's like the middle of the night yesterday, ignore the Snapchat. I'm so terribly sorry. Let's see. You went to Sephora today, and the Sephora in goals does count. You went to Sephora today. Oh. Okay. Next. If you have YouTube Premium, slay, by the way. YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium. Next. If you are wearing a light blue shirt, you can go to bed. Good night. Light blue. I'm not talking navy. I'm not talking royal blue. I'm talking light sky forgot. Your initials are BDL. BDL. And exactly those. First, middle, last, BDL. Alright, now we're gonna start getting a little more general. Your current TV show obsession is House MD. Dr. House fans in the chat, tap in. Or Severance, which I haven't watched. Let me know if it's good. You have never, ever watched Squid Game season 1 or 2. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Whether you watch it in the dub or not, give it a chance if you want to. Next. If your celebrity crush's name starts with a J or a C, and for this I'll accept first or last name. So maybe like Zac Efron. Or other options. Next, you had a toaster waffle or an Eggo waffle for breakfast this morning, so an instant waffle that you stick in the toaster. I wrote this on a morning when I did not have a toaster waffle, but I will admit I did have one this morning. Those little, like, the cinnamon toast waffles. They're so good. Also, do you guys like my paper squishy? I'll admit I didn't make it. I got it on Etsy. Okay, next you have fairy lights in your room. Fairy lights, and I don't count those LED light strips. That's not the same. Like actual fairy lights. Pretty fairy lights in your room. Okay, good. Next, you're not wearing socks right now. You are like dogs out. No socks right now. Okay. Next, you're lactose intolerant, but you eat ice cream anyway. Also, I'm gonna go figure out where the light went. And at last I see the light. The light's back. Next, your phone is charging right now. It is charging up. I love that sound. Your phone is charging right now. Your phone is charging. Next. You are watching this on a bus. It could be a school bus, a transportation bus, or a train. I'll include trains because I like them. I think they're cool. Next, you're at home and you do not have the big light on. And all my girlies, all my homies will know what the big light means. You have on some ambient lighting, kind of like my little LEDs back here. Or you have on a lamp like I have back there. But you don't have like your big overhead light on, if that makes sense. So anybody who does not have the big light on, good night. Sleep good, BT dubs. Alright, next one. If you are celebrating something right now, congrats, by the way. How about a little bit of a firework? Ready? Congratulations. It could be a birthday, a wedding, your anniversary, the day you left your toxic ex, I don't know. Whatever. And finally, our big grand finale. You get a good night if you are currently subscribed or following, depending on your platform, Lacey Biscuit, Daniel W, Curby, and Zodiac Xero. I appreciate you